Hello. So I'm making a update video on my Foxy Loves hair extensions. Yeah, that needs to be blended in. But yeah, it's them. They're cold right now, so they look really short. But I have cut them since my first update. Um, the reason I'm making an update on them is because the review I made on them was like the first couple of days I had them, and I hadn't really used them properly. So now it's an update video from after you really use them, like use them on a daily basis. So what is up with my extensions is that when I first got them, like first in the packet, they were just incredible. They were so soft, they were so thick, they were amazing. They were perfect colour. I genuinely thought I'd look like that. And she's the girl, I think that's her. Yeah, that's the girl who sells them. So I genuinely thought I'd look like that with them. They're so incredible. But then I soon realised that, like all hair extensions, they're amazing when you first get them. And then you start to use them, and they just go downhill. They really do. By that I mean they were totally fine at first, you know, when I wasn't styling them. I cut them a little bit because when you put them in, you will pull them to the front. Because I do this. I don't have any at the back. Like I just pull it all to the front. And when I did that, all the bottom you could see it really choppy. So I had to feather it out with a leg razor. Actually, you just like cut a piece and just shave it like that. That's really bad for real hair, so don't do that on your real hair. So yeah, I trimmed the ends and then with the razor, and then I thought that's really bad, so I just got normal hairdressing feathering scissors. So I cut them with that, and then they look fine. And then the first time I put heat on them, I put a lot of heat protectant spray on them, like soaked in them, let them dry. And I used, let me see if I can get it. So I used this, a Babyliss curling iron. It is about, let me see, it's probably about 2 inches, I think. It's really good curling iron. It's very good. But this could literally, I'm not joking, could not take it. The first time I curled it, so I just put it in, I curled it up, and then I let go, and the hair, I am not joking at all, it was burnt crisp. As in, the hair had turned like a brown colour, and it had literally burnt. And it was fried, and it was squiggly, like it goes, like, you know when you get synthetic hair and you straighten it, and it goes all frizzy? That's what it was like. And it was so disgusting, it was horrible, and I had to cut loads of it off. I washed it loads of times to try and see if the colour would get out. I deep conditioned it and everything. The colour, that burnt colour, just wouldn't get out, so I resorted to dyeing it. That got rid of the colour. But it was only the first time I dyed it, and it just died. Like, then and there. It just died. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, my hair just, it didn't say on the back of the packet not to brush it when it was wet, so I brushed it when it was wet. I'd done that with previous extensions and they'd be fine. I do it with KK wire, it's totally fine, but I brushed it when it was wet, and if you're a hairdresser you know what I mean by this. The ends just stretched, and it just stretched on and on and on and on, and eventually it snapped, and I had split ends. It was all falling out, all coming out of the like this throw at the top. It all came out of the stitching. It was just horrendous. Like I can brush it here, and I brush it from bottom upwards all the time, and then look how much comes out. Look at that. I mean, they're still like thicker than like other extensions, but the fact that I'm losing that much hair from just that, that's really silly. The woman who does Foxy locks, she has her own YouTube account, and she's constantly saying they're so amazing, they're so durable, they're really thick, they're very soft and lovely. That's when you first open the packet. That's not after you actually use them like on a day-to-day basis. And to be honest, I don't even use them every day. I wear them every day, but I don't style them every day. I wash them every single Wednesday. You're supposed to only wash them once a week. I don't really do that much to them. It's just I probably straighten them like maybe twice a week at the most, to be honest. But I don't know. They're just so. They're not bad. I'm not saying they are bad. They're really good quality, like compared to other ones. But they can't take anything. I've only dyed them once, and they feel like my real hair, and my real hair has been dyed like seriously over 100 times, and that's not including root touch-up. It's silly. They just can't handle anything. I mean, I've just curled them now, and already I know I need to move the foot. I don't know whether you can see. No, you probably can't. But even look at that. Look what? Look, it's already falling out. If I do this, yep, more hair. The hair is constantly falling out, just all the time, and I don't know why. I didn't do anything to it, except they burnt themselves. That was probably the thing that really kicked it off, is that they got burnt. And this, someone said to me, "Oh, I have this. Did you have it on the highest heat setting? Because it goes up to 200 degrees." And there's no way that I'd even put my real hair through that. I would never put my hair on 200 degrees. The only reason I would ever put it on 200 degrees is that if I had literally a big clump of hair like this, and I'd have to wrap it around and I'd have to burn through the hair, that's like the only reason, but I barely ever do that unless I'm doing one big curl. There's a 200, 185, 170, 155. There are little options to get, and I always have it on the lowest. I have 155 degrees, and my thermal protector, it goes up to 200 degrees, I believe. I don't know, the GHD one doesn't say, but I use HaiDerMaci, and that goes up to 210 or something like that, and I did nothing to it. I mean, I curled it once. I was like, what? I don't know. I was baffled by it. I was like, what's happened? So I had to go to school freaking burnt hair. And that day I had an interview, like a job interview, and then I walked in there and I was like, hi, and I was all presentable, looking nice, and then she said, oh, I like your hair, and then like she was like looking down and boom, like there was a burnt end. I was like, so nice. So I didn't get the job, by the way, so that just proves it, doesn't it? But no, I mean they can't handle anything. It's crazy. And I put everything on it. Like I put a Vitapoint. This is the best leave-in conditioner you could possibly use for your hair. It is legendary, and that's like I'd like pack that on, and then I just put so much stuff on it to help it. I put end stuff. I put so much thermal protector on. I do thermal protector when it's wet, so I can blow dry it, and then I put a leave-in one, and then I put it just the spray so you can straighten it, and I do it before every single strand, and then I spray it just before I go out if it's sunny. What more can I do? And yes, they fall out all the time, and their whole tangle-free thing is bullshit. Okay, at the beginning, yes, no tangles, I was amazed. And then now, look, what is it? What? And I left these straight on the floor, and then I rolled them up, so like, sorry, it was like, tangled, I can't pull them out. So they were all like straight like this, and then I just like, I wrapped them all around my hand, and I rolled them like that, and then I just pulled that out, so they were like in the O shape, and I just left them on the floor, and then I woke up and they were like, oh, irritating. So yeah, they're not all what they're made out to be. They're just like general extensions, except they just come better. Like, isn't in the packet, they come really, really good. But then you discover that they're actually really bad. Well, they're not really bad. They are very good. They're not as good as they're made out to be. And the woman on our YouTube, she's always like, these are amazing, blah, 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 blah. But, like, I love her, she's so sweet, and she's really nice, but she probably gets new ones, like, every week, because she has them all in her house and stuff, and she has to ship them out. So she probably has new sets every week, to be honest, or like 10 different sets that she can choose from, whereas I only have one set. And also, these are deluxe. These aren't regular, these aren't supreme, they're deluxe. They're in the middle. It's supposed to be one of the best ones ever. And even the regular ones are supposed to be, like, incredible. But no. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So, they're not as good as they're made out to be. If you are going to get them, I highly consider you thinking about it a lot, because, how much were they? I got them in a like with a beehive that you put underneath your hair. Let me see. Foxy lots extensions. Let me just see how much I am. I can't remember. There you go. They're £74, and I got them in platinum blonde, and they're deluxe ones. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. They're not as good as they may now be. Sorry, but they're not. Okay. That's it. It's my update on Foxy Lux extensions, and I like all the other stuff, like their beehive. That's really good. That's it. Yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm tired. Okay, bye.